Hey guys, I made a video on counterfeit knives. Excuse me. So now I'm making a video on counterfeit Zippos. The four lighters you see in front of you are all supposedly Zippo brand lighters, but they're not. All four of them are counterfeits. Now this one is a genuine Zippo. This is just a regular, brass Zippo. Now, the markings are what you're really looking for here. All genuine Zippos have markings on the bottom. Over the years it's changed. It's changed quite a bit. Actually, I have a pamphlet here. And I also have, I know it seems kind of dorky, but in my wallet, when I was part of the collectors club, I got a little card that's like the size of a credit card, and it has the chart too, a date chart. But this is just a little collector's guide, cheapo paper one. Let me find the page for you here. And if you go to actually I think I created a Zippo website too, a long time ago. You could find a date chart on there. It's www.freewebs.com/pyrosharp, PYROSHARP. And on there I have the date chart. So if you own Zippos, you can go there and look at what the codes on the bottom mean. Okay, now in recent years they're extremely easy to to tell what's what. You're going to have Roman numeral markings from 1986 all the way up to 2000. They're going to be on the right side of Zippo. So when you look on the bottom, it will be on the right side. And on the left side is going to be a letter from A to L. Now what those letters represent is what month it was made. And to the right will be the year. In this case, after 2000, they'll just have the year. For example, this is 03, so this is made in 2003. Now the letter, in this case, it's B. Don't know if you can make that out. That corresponds with what month it was made. Now A would be January, B would be February, and so on, all the way to L. So this one was made in February 2003. What's pretty cool is you can match that up with the insert to see if this was the original insert for this lighter. In this case, this is the same. B. I know you probably can't make that out, but that what looks like a little dirty smudge above my finger is the letter B, and then over here is 03. So this is the same. The insert was also made February 2003. Your inserts are going to be definitely different in past years, like in the 70s, 80s, 90s. But any newer one after 2000 is going to be pretty simple to figure out. But before 1966, they used slash marks. They used straight up and down lines. They used dots. And before that, you can go by the patent number. And if you have a patent number on the bottom of your Zippo, right off the bat, it's older, it's collectible. If you don't use it, you may want to throw it up on eBay. There's a lot of collectors that, and it does really depend on which model. Some can sell for as cheap as $10. Other ones can sell, in the hundreds. But anyway, I thought that was an interesting one to show you that. Now, by using the marking codes on the bottom, I can tell whether these are real or not. The first one is very, very convincing. Both of these two are Vietnam fakes. Now, Vietnam Zippos sell on average $70 to $80 on eBay. Most of them are fakes. It's very hard to distinguish, especially from crappy pictures, of what was real, what was not. Of course, most Vietnam Zippos will have the serving dates. This one says 64 to 65. U.S. Army says on top. This other one says Vietnam, and then Pleiku or Pleiku, Pleiku, which is a place, I guess a city or town in Nam, and the serving date 67 to 68. Now this one right off the bat, I know it's fake. It may be hard to make that out. They have all the correct markings, but it is clearly hand done, hand scroll work. I really wish I can get give you guys a better view of this. But it's just hand done. Now it is in script. It does have the correct markings, so this is identical to what it would normally look like, but it's very distinguishable. I can totally tell that someone hand hand scrolled that, or hand carved all those markings. Also, the dead giveaway with these older ones, fake ones, are the inserts. Right off the bat, genuine Zippos. I'll show you a side by side here. Genuine Zippos do not use brass pins. The pin that holds the wheel in here is brass, okay, gold colored. Same with the with this right here, okay. Genuine Zippos use a stainless steel, as you can see here. So right off the bat, if you want to know you have a real Zippo, open it up, take a look. Is it brass? It's fake. If it is stainless steel, or does it appear to be some kind of like nickel steel, something like that, that is real. It's genuine. Now, it could be tarnished and old, so you might need to clean up just a little just to see. But right off the bat, that's a dead giveaway. Okay, the most easy way to find out whether you have a real or a fake Zippo. Also, the Zippo click, the sound it makes when you open it, very distinguishable. Fake one, it's almost like dull, like it's empty. It's kind of a flat click, as opposed to the kind of echoing, of a genuine Zippo. So between the click and the pins, very, very simple way to tell whether you have a fake or not. Now, there's a lot of fakes that don't claim to be real. They're not counterfeits because they don't have Zippo markings. But I'm showing you these because, especially with these collectible Vietnam Zippos, you're going to find that that they go out of their way, these people, to make these look real because they're worth the money. This one, they had actually made a stamp, a metal stamp that stamped, they stamped the bottom of these with, that looks to be extremely genuine. Although, in checking the year, 64 to 65, there should be, and if you look on the chart, there should be I believe, a one dot to the left. Yeah, 1964. Well, 1964 is one dot on either side of the Zippo logo, and 65 is just one dot to the left side. Even though the stamp looks to be completely genuine and it's not hand done, it was actually stamped in, there is no dot on either side, meaning that either they put the wrong serving time on there, the serving date, or this is just fake. So that's pretty easily distinguishable once you start getting into collecting Zippos. Now, these bottom two, right off the bat, this one has like a metal emblem on the front, it says Army. I don't know if you make that out. It's a tank, a guy, a couple of stars on top. Again, you're going to hear that click that's just not even close, to a Zippo. But again, you have the brass pins, dead giveaway. The insert is actually written. It has markings on it, but it's totally wrong. Not even close. But what gives it away for these two is the markings on the bottom. Now, remember what I told you about the month? The left is going to use a letter to represent the month. This first one has a Z, okay, a Z. There's only 12 months in the year. A being January, all the way to what, December would be L, I believe. There's no Z. So right off the bat, that's fake. These both are genuine stamps. You could probably see that a little bit. They look to be completely real. But knowing how the system works, there is no such stamp mark as Z. That does not represent any month. This one here has a U. Same deal. There's no month that's represented by U. It's got everything else, Bradford, PA, comma, made in the USA, the whole bit. Also, I forgot on this one. No, not this one. One of them, this one here, it's hand done. It actually says Brad Pord. Bradpord instead of F. So whoever made this didn't know the town and actually spelled it wrong. But little things like that you have to look for. They did make genuine leather wrapped Zippos, but they didn't look like this. But again, just check out the inserts, pins, brass pins, stuff like that. But the biggest thing, the click. Here, all these have different clicks. This one's a little bit closer to a genuine Zippo, but not quite there. Yeah, a little bit of a higher pitch. So that's it. That's some things you can look out for to see if you have a fake Zippo. So once again, thank you very much for your time.